let's see where Serbia is actually in the space domain. So we know that Serbia is in accession process to become a member state of the European Union. Interestingly enough, Yugoslavia actually signed and ratified 4 out of 5 space treaties that I mentioned at the beginning. And Serbia, as a legal successor, actually is now took over those treaties. So if you look at the database and you would see which countries have ratified the treaties, you would see that Serbia is one of them. However, we are not a member of UN COPUS. We are not a member of European Space Agency. And we also haven't signed this resolution on remote sensing principles. Just a brief explanation, why did I put here we are not a member of European Space Agency? Because this agency was created with an idea that it can do more for European space activities than any single state in Europe because of the costs and of necessary industries that you need to have. And it was more logical to combine efforts of different states into one European Space Agency than to have separate, like that you need then France to have its own launching system, Germany to have it. It made more sense that you have it united. This doesn't mean that you don't have your national space programs, but they are all under the umbrella of European Space Agency. They all share data there, and they encourage industry in each member state because the money that you give to European Space Agency comes back to you, to your industry through projects. So the money you invested, let's say 2 million into European Space Agency, is going to come back to your industry because they're going to be hired in different space projects, and that's how you develop your own space industry in a country. We did sign a cooperation agreement with the European Commission regarding Copernicus, and I'll explain Copernicus in a second. And we signed recently Russian-Serbian cooperation agreement in the field of research and use of outer space for peaceful purposes.